It's one thing to begin building a support system, but to have a support system last over time, we need to grow and nurture it. As the saying goes, if you don't use it, you lose it. So in this video, we'll go over our top 9 tips for using and maintaining your support system to create real and lasting connections. The idea of reaching out to people used to bring up a lot of fear for me. Will I be bothering them? Will they think I'm annoying? Will they even remember me? Sometimes I was petrified to reach out for help, but I knew my sobriety relied upon it, so I contacted people even though it was scary. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and taking the action anyways. We know that texting is currently the primary means to communicate, but text messages are better used for scheduling rather than sharing our struggles or feelings. It's just too easy to gloss over the truth when texting. Even I've been guilty of this, sending smiley faces, hearts, and other happy emojis when it couldn't be further from the truth. If I communicated via phone or video call, they would hear or see that I was really struggling. So if you need help, pick up the phone, have a video call, or send a voice note. When you're going through something tough and need to talk, reach out until you get someone on the phone. If the first person you call is unavailable, try the next person and keep reaching out to different people until somebody answers. If things are really terrible and you're considering suicide as an option, immediately call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. The number is found in the resource section below. Nurture the growth of these friendships by getting out there and doing things together. Go get coffee, go to dinner, take walks, go shopping, hang out at each other's houses, or go to the movies. The actual activity doesn't matter as much as the time spent in person sharing, getting to know each other, and having fun. Some people in recovery have found it very effective to have group messages where each person can check in daily. Others use groups like this to send daily gratitude lists or inspirational readings. If you aren't aware of a group, start your own with the folks from your support system. You can also do this one-on-one by being accountable with another friend who's early in recovery by checking in daily. Be honest and vulnerable. It's a lot, I know. When I dropped the tough guy act and really started to let people in, my friendships began to flourish like they never had before. Whether sharing in a group setting or one-on-one, share openly and let people really see you for all your flaws and strengths alike. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable is a show of strength, not a weakness. When it comes to relationships of any kind, it's a two-way street. To have a friend, you need to be a friend. The people in your support system aren't just in your life to support you. Remember, they're human too, with good and bad days. Give them the love, support, and appreciation they need and deserve. Listen intently, provide suggestions only when requested, and ask what you can do to help them. Don't put anyone on a pedestal. No one is perfect. From time to time, people in your support system will be unavailable, forget to call you back, or treat you poorly when they're going through a tough time. Don't take it personally. It usually has less to do with you and more to do with the circumstances in their life of which you may be unaware. By not putting anyone on a pedestal and remembering they're only human, you're less likely to let these moments affect you. If a relationship is no longer working for you, it's time to reassess if that person is meant to remain in your support system. If someone just has a few off days, it's probably not worth making any changes. But if you realize you're relying on someone who's unsafe, untrustworthy, always involved in drama, who doesn't take care of their own emotional needs, or who constantly cancels on you, it's probably time to take a step back. Keep an eye out for any red flags and adjust your support group by adding or removing people as necessary. As Johann Hari says, the opposite of addiction is connection. I agree, we need each other. Through keeping close contact to your support system, you'll make friends and close connections that may be just temporary or could even last a lifetime. Either way, you'll find using and maintaining your support system will greatly help you in your efforts to live a life of recovery.